I think he was prepared good. Usyk was good prepared, and he can beat him more, a lot more.
Where does Oleksandr Usyk rank?
Are you kidding me? He's earned the right to be. He's earned the right to be mentioned with all the top guys. He's one of the great winners of our era.
But what he did have was a level of boxing intelligence that they just simply couldn't do anything about. They couldn't handle it. They couldn't.
Boxers hold Usyk in high regard for his exceptional skills, flawless movement, and incredible endurance. His ability to adapt, control the ring, and execute sharp strategies sets him apart. Many see him as the toughest challenge in the sport, acknowledging his dominance across weight classes and his relentless pursuit of excellence. When asked about Usyk's standing in boxing, heavyweight contender Kuatpol put it plainly: Usyk is number one. This simple statement echoes the widespread belief among fighters and analysts that Usyk is at the top of the sport today.
Last time, because last time he beat him most, he beat him more, but this time was also good.
Did you feel like Oleksandr was using that backhand, his backhand really well, because he seemed to be connecting to Tyson Fury quite often with the backhand?
I think he was prepared good. Usyk was good prepared, and he can beat him more, a lot more. But just maybe Fury was changed something.
Oleksandr Usyk's promoter shared similar thoughts, applauding his fighter for delivering exactly what was needed to secure the win. He's the best. He did what he was meant to do, the promoter said. This highlights the preparation, discipline, and flawless execution that define Usyk's career and set him apart in the boxing world.
I'm happy. I'm happy because this man did what he had to do, what he intended to do. He got the victory. He won. He made a good job. He went through 12 rounds, tough rounds, with the best man, best possible opponent. What can I say? Respect to the man.
Renowned trainer Ben Davidson ranks Usyk among boxing's all-time greats, praising his accomplishments in both the cruiserweight and heavyweight divisions. Davidson expressed his admiration, stating, "To be undisputed in both cruiserweight and heavyweight is incredible." These words emphasize Usyk's unmatched versatility and dominance across multiple weight classes.
How good is Oleksandr Usyk? We've seen him now come into the heavyweight division, fight a Derek Chisora, fight Anthony Joshua twice, fight Tyson Fury twice, and he's the undisputed heavyweight. No, he was until obviously the belt let go. But what do you make of him as a fighter? Just sum him up, special fighter.
Yeah, he put himself in the mix to be. He's put himself in the mix as one of the greatest heavyweights that's ever been. So, undisputed cruiserweight, undisputed heavyweight, amazing.
Prominent boxing coach Dave Coldwell highlighted Usyk's unmatched activity and precision since stepping into the heavyweight division. Coldwell praised his ability to work the body and dictate the pace of a fight, saying, "His activity is probably the best we've seen in the heavyweight division."
Pick up the pace, and you just still can't go with it. It takes, it does have an effect. But what I'm trying to say is, Usyk's work to the body, the volume of body punches. I'd like to see the stats on body punching, be it straights, be it a jab, be it backhands, whatever. Because Usyk's volume of body work is what I thought was the difference in the fight. His lead hand activity was probably the best it's been since he's been at heavyweight, maybe. I thought he took away, we were all talking about the Fury right uppercut going into the fight because he had a lot of success. We were all talking about what Tyson's going to do, but, I said Usyk's clever. They're going to look at that and see what they can do better.
Usyk's technical skill has made him a daunting challenge, even for the most experienced opponents.
Was you going into the last round, or was you sure that you were ahead on points? Was you comfortable that you're winning the fight going into round 12?
I'm just boxing. I'm just continue my plan. What say Yuri, my coach? No, it's fight was
Easier one.
Easy. Not easy, but not easy. Easier.
Easier than the first one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Legendary ring announcer Michael Buffer compared Usyk to a machine, highlighting his relentless energy and endurance. Buffer remarked that Usyk has big batteries that never stop, praising the Ukrainian's exceptional conditioning and mental toughness.
He probably should have tried a little more of he has a good one too, one pop up, you know. And, he used his size and reach and everything. Usyk is like a machine though. He's just got a big battery that never stops.
Do you think he's unbeatable, Oleksandr Usyk, in this era? Do you think he's unbeatable in this era, Usyk?
No, nobody's unbeatable. Nobody's unbeatable. Muhammad Ali in his prime isn't here today, so...
Just lastly, Michael, good performance there from Tyson. Many people did have it close. Where do you think he goes next?
Tyson?
Yeah. An Anthony Joshua fight, maybe?
He could pack Wembley with an Anthony Joshua fight for sure. I think Triple D and Usyk could put 90,000 in Wembley because that's a good fight.
There was a bit of controversy from the first fight.
Of course. One half inch.
WBO cruiserweight champion Lawrence Okolie pointed to Usyk's outstanding fitness as a crucial element of his success. It was a good fight, and Usyk won because of his conditioning, Okolie said, highlighting the physical advantage Usyk consistently brings to the ring.
Yeah, how's it going? Yeah, how are you? Yeah, I did think he won the fight, but it was just a great fight all around.
Did you think that the weight had any factor? What did you think of Tyson coming in heavier?
I think it did have a factor. So it depends on different parts. So he was able to, in parts, get hold of lean on him, put a little bit of good work in the body shots and stuff. But then I do think that down the straight, because Usyk was able to weather that, the conditioning did play a factor in the last few rounds where he was able to just throw 3-4 punches more in exchanges. And I think that's what edged it.
Veteran boxing analyst Teddy Atlas emphasized Usyk's knack for finding a way to win in any situation, calling him one of the best fighters of this generation. He knows how to win, Atlas stated, acknowledging Usyk's well-deserved spot among boxing's elite. His adaptability and ability to outthink opponents are what truly set him apart in today's boxing world.
Oleksandr, I got plenty of them wrong, but that one I felt very strongly about, just like the first time. Usyk knows how to win. He'll find a way to win. And I thought Tyson would be better, and he was better. And you know what the flag said? Winner. I know how to win. And that's what he does. He knows how to win.
Teddy, I know you've got a flight to catch, so I won't let you go. Thank you so much for your time this week. Actually, Oleksandr Usyk, where does he rank for you now? Where does he rank for you amongst the greats?
Say that again.
Where does Oleksandr Usyk rank?
Are you kidding me? He's earned the right to be mentioned with all the top guys. He's one of the great winners of our era. And the funny thing about him, there's not one thing that you can say, oh my God, he does so great. He's the greatest puncher. He's fast like Ali. His legs are like, no. There's not one thing he doesn't do real well. He does everything real well. There's not one weakness. And the most important thing at the end of the day, the strongest part of him all, this.
Prominent combat sports commentator Luke Thomas hailed Usyk's recent performance as elite, calling it one of the greatest in boxing history. He's one of a kind, a unique personality, Thomas remarked, highlighting Usyk's exceptional talent and distinctive presence in the sport.
Sort of set of circumstances, but much like he has for very long stretches of his career, there are the plans that the people in boxing make around him, and then there is just the wrecking ball that is Oleksandr Usyk, and he shred those plans and never let them come to fruition today with a very, very, very good performance, a elite performance, if ever there was one. I said this, everywhere he has gone, he has done winning an Olympic gold medal, clearing out cruiserweight, and now becoming the guy at heavyweight of his generation. 2 times against Joshua, 2 times against Fury, beating Dubois. He's special in ways that are almost hard to describe. You just won't see boxing talent like this very often. You could watch boxing another 30 years and not necessarily see a guy quite like this. He is one of one, a unique personality, a unique look to him, a unique way of being. Part of a bigger system, obviously, and part of a, as I mentioned before, that the amateur Ukrainian team that he and Lomachenko and Vazdik and others were all part of. But just such a...
That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more next time.